Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. We are from first group from the section 2. Will be present about the tire manufacturing process. So this is the table of content, which is it contains introduction, literature review, discussion, recommendation, and the conclusion. So as you guys can see, this is our group members, which is leading by Yoganan, and then it's me, Mialuman Hakim, Saudara Al-Amin, Izzuddin Najmi, and Ahmad Zakir. So the introduction of this project is what is the manufacturing technology. The manufacturing technology refers to the method and procedures aimed at enhancing the caliber, productivity, and practice of manufacturing itself. So the project is about the tire manufacturing, which is we involve one of the biggest company in Malaysia, which is Toyo Tires, that has been located in Taipei, Perak. This tire company has been 75 years in the industry, so he has stood for innovation, quality performance, exceptional customer service across the America, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. So this Toyo Group, Toyo Tires, is good to be considered to this project.
Selamat sejahtera to Dr. Rahim. My name is Yoganan Alaki Mohan. My metric number is bnm20104. Today I'm going to explain about the history of tires and revolution of tire manufacturing. Okay, firstly, the tire verb was invented in French language, which can be pronounced as tirer. So it means like to pull in English. Okay. The early development of tire was pneumatic tires, which is like similar to current tires, more like truck tires. There are two types in pneumatic tires, which is solid and air filled. Okay, the air filled pneumatic tires are filled with air, as we can see, like current tires, and solid pneumatic tires are made of solid rubber and more puncture proof, where we can see in forklift nowadays. Okay, now let me explain about revolution of tire. Charles McIntosh experimented with using the sap from trees in the Amazon region to make rubber in 18th century. However, it was vulnerable to extreme weather conditions. In 1839, Charles Goodyear made a rubber more elastic and durable so that it could be used as cushion tires for bicycles. He did this by adding only sulfur. Pneumatic or air-filled tires was created and patented in 1845 by a Scottish inventor, Robert William Thomson. In order for the tire to absorb shocks, his design contained numerous tiny tubes inside a leather cover. But because of its stringent restrictions, it was never fully put into production. But Irishman John Boyd Dunlop, whose invention would ultimately become Dunlop tires, created the first useful pneumatic tire in 1888. He also put the first tricycle with air-filled tires to the test and gave it a spin. Due to the rising popularity of bicycles in the late of 18th century, pneumatic tires became more widely used. After a few years, the removable pneumatic tire, which could be used on automobiles, was created in 1891 by the Michelin brothers, whose Andre and Edward Michelin. The tire was just a tube that was fastened to the rim. After its development, the manufacturer of pneumatic tire saw significant engineering advancement throughout the following 50 years. Different types of bias ply tires were being used by automobiles at the time. The bias ply tire had an outer casting. The bias ply tire had an outer casing that provided traction and protected the inner tube, which contained compressed pressure. Rubberized fabric cords were used to reinforce the exterior casing. That's all for my part, which is history of tire and revolution of tire. I would like to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Hakim bin Muhazi with number bnm20104, and I will present my part which is discussion in a specific topic which is environmental issues related to manufacturing process in the tire company. My first point is the trash of the tires might affect the raw material, which is soil, water, other materials that to make the process of the tires. According to the Environment Protection Agency, which is EPA figures, has shown that the numbers of the trash tires is increased day by day, and today approximately the numbers are achieved around 290 million thousand since 2003. So as the increasing of the trash tire, water, soil, air are severely harmed by this waste product. My second point is the chemical waste may harm the people. As we know that every type of company that produce a product, it has a waste from the production, which is in this case the tire has throw out their waste, which is specifically we can say that chemical waste from the making of the green tire. So this is might cause harm to the people through water, air, and to the soil also. And last but not least, my third point is the hazardous might affect the ecosystem and the animal population. So as we can see, the production, if we not manage the waste wisely, we can say that it may harm the ecosystem and the animal population. As an example, the ecosystem might be polluted by the smoke that has been released into the atmosphere, and there is no applying the filter before the smoke has been released. And for the animal population, there has been a case that turtle in the sea has been choked by the part of the tires. So this is the proof that it may harm the ecosystem and the human, and the animal population as well. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Al-Amin bin Shamsul Bahri with the number matric of DN210072. So I will proceed with discussion specifically on the important use of green manufacturing technology in a tire manufacturing company. So what is actually green manufacturing technology? Green manufacturing technology is defined as a process of eco-friendly manufacturing production practice into business and taking advantage of the renewable resource to build the product, which in this case is tires. Okay, so there are 4 important use of green manufacturing technology, which are to use fewer natural resource and use more renewable resource, then reduce pollution and waste, recycle and reuse materials, and last but not least is to moderate their emissions during the production. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Izzuddin Azmi bin Anwar Halim with normal metric DN2010499. So for this video presentation, I would like to explain about the recommendation from this project. One of the recommendation is using a line balancing to decrease the idle time or delay that occur while manufacturing the products. So other than that, number 2 is invent an innovation that have computerized inspection or features in inspection. This is because the company have to inspect all the tires, and this innovation will help to decrease the delay and be more systematic. Other than that, the number 3 will be apply the failure rate curve. This is to determine which machine that need to have a fully maintenance to decrease the cost of it. And lastly, add more space or extra buildings for improving production from 18,000 tires per day to 24 tires per day due to high demands. This extra space or buildings for expanding the total product produced per day. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Zaki and I'll be explaining the conclusion. In conclusion, industrial manufacturing and technological innovation are both the main drive force of economic growth in Malaysia. But keep in mind that technological innovation plays a larger role, though it came with disadvantages in which technological advancement could worsen the environment. So technology must be used appropriately to prevent this from happening. With that being said, Toyo Tires has been chosen to be researched with due to the fact the company has implemented the concept of green technology. But with all of that technology advancement, they still suffers from problems such as delay and employee shortage. Solutions that will not affect the environment has been stated in this report, and this is all due to the fact technological advancement has created the point where environment could be better by using the appropriate technology. So that's all from us. Thank you.